So the basketball season is here, and we got a couple of major NBA sneaker signature drops coming up, and the AE2 is dropping just 2 days after the Shai's big drop. So there's a little controversy we got to talk about.
And apparently Chris Gibbs from Union is closely following Charley, because we just got a first look at the new Union and Fragment Jordan 1, and they look very familiar. We'll dive into everything sneakers this week, but sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. So the AE2s are here.
Yes, they are, and they are dropping on October 4th. The first colorway, the With Love. And we noted about this kind of previously, but the Shais have had a fumble of a release. I've just hard to get, kind of just not like set date, boom, they're out. And that's what AE and Adidas are doing with the AE2. First, we have the With Love colorway. We're looking at it right now. We got a hard launch date of October 4th, which I'm excited about because if I'm not mistaken, the Timberwolves are playing the Nuggets that night, and it's a home game. And yeah, it should be good. So, what I hope is that there's a ton of pairs dropping October 4th. They're readily available. Anybody that wants to get their hands on their new model to see if they like it or not compared to the one, which this is what I'm thinking personally, because I don't know. I haven't seen these in hand yet. I've seen some pairs a little bit popping up, but give us the promo, give us the marketing video. We saw that drop today. Today is the 22nd, Monday. We saw that promo video drop, and I hope that they just drop a bunch of pairs and then just get rolling with it, which is, I think, is what they're going to do.
It's definitely all the signs are leading towards that. I don't know how accurate this is. I was looking on Nice Kicks before we started recording, and apparently the black and white pair with the red highlights is also dropping on the 4th, which I wasn't aware of. But if it is, that would be nice.
So I haven't heard about that yet at all. This is the first I'm looking at the colorway. It's not bad. It's pretty solid. Just an all black, white, little red accent, very similar to the Best of Addies that we had last year, or the Stormtroopers, as other people called. I would say I like this better than the With Love.
It's easier.
It is.
It's easier to wear. It's more public appeal to it. Like, I could see a lot of people going for these. The With Love, I personally like better, just because I think it's a very unique pop of color that you don't really see all that often. But, I get it. But I'm curious, because, like, do you think they did this because Shai is dropping like 3-4 colorways right before, and they're only dropping one? So they were like, well, we got to do something just to get in the conversation a little bit.
I don't know if that was the thinking. Ant's shoe has definitely been... Ant's AE1 was way bigger than Shai's release. I got to say it. Like, that was generational shoe drop. That was like Kobe 6 level. Like, the AE1 was... It took over. Like, it was known as the sneaker of the year, and it was kind of undisputed in a year where we had a lot of really good stuff drop. Again, another year where a lot of stuff's dropping. I think Shai's... I don't know. We'll probably see it your top 10. I'm sure we'll see it in your top 10, but
we'll see.
I don't think it's like the undisputed sneaker of the year. Like, Brick by Bricks, I think, are still that, even after the Shai's launched. So whether they looked at the Shai and they're like, we need to drop couple of colorways, or they're just like, we're building momentum, and when we reach the climax, we're just gonna dump stuff and just get it out. I don't know. It'd be really interesting to get a behind the scenes on what they're thinking. But the second colorway, I gotta say, I like better than the first colorway. The first colorway, With Love, like, that's kind of his thing. But second colorway, I feel like we're gonna see a lot of those, especially here in Minnesota.
Oh, 100%. You can just rock the others like so easily. But I'm just really curious to see how the rest of the year like pans out, and once people finally get their hands on these shoes, because these have been like 2 shoes that people have been talking about all year, waiting to get their hands on. So are we going to see a lot of them out in the wild? I don't know. I could definitely see both of these being worn casually a lot, and I'm going to keep my eyes peeled while I'm at the Braves Stadium in the Battery and just sort of see what everybody's rocking. Hopefully snipe a few photos just to proof of concept out there. Because I could see, like, already, pretty much every time I go to the Battery, there's at least one person wearing just AE1s.
I believe it.
So, like, people are into it, but especially with the Shays being more like of a casual, like, designer-ish appeal to them, I could see it. So, time will tell.
I'm very excited for the AE2, though. I'm just excited for the NBA season to get underway, man.
It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Union and Fragment, another colorway that no one saw coming. Very, very reminiscent of your wedding shoes. And I thought it was kind of funny. You posted this on your story, obviously, when it first leaked. But I saw it, I guess, Sneaker News or one of them posted it like right before I saw your story. Immediately, I was like, okay. Very interesting.
It's so basically the rundown. Got married 2 years ago. I'll show you the shoes right now. Interestingly enough, the post kind of blew up back in 2023. 87,000 likes. It hit wedding, Instagram, like the whole deal. And we came up with this. I believe I have the video footage on a hard drive somewhere. I don't know if I ever posted it. Maybe I posted the long form on my YouTube channel. I honestly can't remember, but my wife and I, Abby, we sat down at my desk in my apartment in Winona, and we just sat there for an hour, and we're like, all right, like at the time, HVND Studios was like, hey, I'll make you a pair of shoes for your wedding. And we're like building from the ground up. I was working with them a lot, and I was like, all right, sweet. So we just sat down and brainstormed ideas. Obviously, black and white with the wedding blends in a little bit, super clean. And I was like, well, what if we did the union of marriage? Like we did a half and half, like the union collab. And I was like, this is perfect. Like we can do all white for her with the black up top, and then flip it for me with the black on the bottom and the all white up top. And then we did the half and half tongue. We did the wings logo. We did do Till Death Do Us Part on the insole of the inside as well, on the midsole of the inside of the shoe, which cool little detail. They worked out really well. They were great. Like loved them. And then the Union Fragments, I saw those on the internet and I was like, wow, that looks like my wife's pair, like spot on. So if you look at the shoe, it's all white panels. It's a little bit different. I'll give them that. Like it's a little different, but the overall concept is very similar. There's some blue, there's some different panels that are a different color. Like the bottom still has some black in it, but yeah, it's very similar. I gotta say, I'll take credit going first. I don't think that there's any resemblance. I don't think that they saw it. Maybe they saw it, took some ideas from it, but the chances of that happening are 0 to slim to none. So I'm not like that. But funny coincidence, stuff like this happens in the shoe space all the time. But I'll take the credit. We did it first.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they will forever be known as the McClay ones to me. So
I have to get this pair now.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, damn. Now I
do. Yeah.
Like, good luck. That'd be
so
crazy.
Union, if you're listening, like you want to send me a little package with a pair of these in it, I would be forever grateful. I'll take it as a wedding gift, I guess, a late wedding gift from you guys.
But with all that out of the way, what do you think about these compared to the first pair we saw that was a little bit more, I guess, traditionally Fragment heavy? Because it's different. It's not anything we've seen from either brands that I can remember.
Yeah, I mean, just Union and Fragment, two powerhouse brands in the collab side of sneakers. Fragment, all I'm really seeing from them is the logo on the back heel and the hint of blue on the inside of the back heel upper panel. I don't even know what to call that behind the Union LA tag, but that's all I could really see from Fragment. Union, I could see the stitching, the half and half design, kind of flashes of that. It's good. It's very hype beasty, black and white, panda vibe. Like putting those two brands on a Jordan 1 and then doing a panda version of it is very, I guess we have some text on the inside under the swoosh, Fragment X Union as well. I don't know if that's for the sample or that's going to be a final thing, but It's not bad. Like it's a lot more wearable than some of the other Union stuff.
I agree. And it's not a bad shoe. I would go for them. I kind of wish the blue made its way all the way up to the ankle collar just to have, a little bit more of a pop of color. And this just isn't my favorite color blocking of a Jordan 1. I'm not a big, what would that even be considered? It's not black toe, but that
Opposite,
type where
reverse, something. Yeah.
Yeah, reverse black toe type shit. I don't know. But it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. I feel like I would lean towards the other colorway if I had to choose.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm not in love with it. I don't think that these are going to sell for any crazy amount of money or anything.
Yeah.
2026 is the release date, $200 retail. Material looks pretty all right. Nothing special. Some blue laces that come with it. But it looks like just like a Royal Toe Jordan 1 material, like just pretty mid. Yeah.
I want a story. I want a great story behind these.
Yeah.
I feel like I just haven't gotten anything. The storytelling has been kind of weak.
I agree.
Yeah. But what you been up to this week? What's new?
What has been new? Last Wednesday, I think it was right after we recorded, I went and got a golf fitting. That was sick. I got a video coming out about that soon. It was just me pounding balls for 4 hours. Pounding golf balls for 4 hours. Let me clarify. Don't clip that.
Okay.
Crazy. But yeah, it was. I got some new blisters. I still got on my fingers. It was a fun experience. So I got what I need to get for golf clubs. I know what I need to get. So that's on the docket of things to get hopefully soon. I got a tournament coming up in November with my dad in Vegas, so hopefully get them before then. But yeah, I did that.
Sick.
What else? Did a couple cleat meetups. I got a video coming out Thursday with Brian Rocchio and Angel Martinez on the Cleveland Guardians. Haven't posted anything about that, but that'll be live yesterday as you're listening to this. Did a cleat meetup with them via custom cleats. I did a meetup with Bailey Ober. Got all the cleats back from him from this past season. Kind of a cool little thing too. He gave me one of his game worn jerseys and signed it and stuff, which is pretty sick. So he is 6 foot, either 6'7" or 6'9". So the jersey is very tall. So eventually I want to get it framed. Framing is kind of expensive, but it's the real deal. Pretty cool. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I've been wanting one of these for a while, so I'm glad he pulled through and got it for me. So appreciate him. Shout out to him.
Seriously.
Another good season on the cleats. Bad season for the Twins and overall, but what can you do when you got the owners you got?
That's out of your hands.
Yep, exactly. So that, and then what else? Sister's birthday was on Saturday, so we did a little family get together yesterday. I watched the Vikings game, watched the Vikings blow the Bengals out. Love it. Hyped about that. And then going to New York this Thursday to Sunday with my wife. So that'll be pretty fun. Do some Blazonary stuff and then enjoy the city.
I was about to say, it's always nice when she can tag along too.
Yep.
I know if it's just you, it's like...
Yeah, the last time she
cool.
tagged along was the first time she went to New York. That was last December. So,
yeah,
it'll be fun. It'll be good.
That's sick, dude. Hell yeah.
What about you?
For me, let's see. This past weekend, they had, not Music Midtown, Shaky Knees in Atlanta that took over Music Midtown's spot in the year if you're local and know what that is. But Shaky Knees was sick. We only went for one day because we're still trying to pack and get everything ready for our honeymoon coming up. We leave in like 2 days, which is crazy. So got to just hang out for a night, enjoy some good music. For this one, they had My Chemical Romance was headlining, then Public Enemy, The Black Keys, Cage the Elephant, All American Rejects, and just a fun little nostalgic outing and enjoy some music down in the city. So that was definitely a blast. Outside of that, picked up the most generic iPhone combo color that everyone's
the NPC
getting.
combo.
It really is. I was just like, whatever. But it's the Master Master Chief / Ninja Turtles / Undefeated Fours, which is like every DM I got when I posted it. I don't know what I want to consider it. I'm feeling more Master Chief.
Definitely Halo. Yep.
Over everything. Like, it's sick. If you're listening, it's just the, of course, orange iPhone 17 Pro with the green
Is
case.
it the Pro or the Pro Max?
This thing's fun. The Pro.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm too small to have the Pro Max, dude. That thing is just too big.
I had it, and then I went back to the
in my
Pro.
pockets.
I'm very glad I did.
Every time I almost do it, and I'm just like, I don't need it. I did, however, upgrade to the 1 terabyte, and now I can just record ProRes log on my phone. I don't have to have the external, which the external still works with this, which is nice. So I'll probably be bringing that, the iPhone, and the Fuji on our vacation.
There you go.
So I don't want to bring like the big camera and be responsible for all that. So it's fun just to be able to capture memories on the go. And the camera's fun, dude. I was just messing around with it a little bit at Shaky Knees and over the past few days just to get used to it. It's definitely an upgrade from the 15 Pro that I had. So that's nice. One thing I will say, it's heavy. It's way heavier than my 15 Pro. Like, there are times during the day where I'm like playing on it, responding to stuff, and like my hand is like, damn, like this is kind of weighing me down. I don't know if I'm just used to the 15 or what, but yeah, I got to start doing some arm curls at the gym or something. But yeah, fun phone. Outside of that, still just trying to pound out all these damn videos before I leave. I think I'm down to, I got one more brand deal video I got to finish editing and one more review. And then I have like 2 packages from apparently Adidas Shanghai that arrive tomorrow. I don't know what that is, but we'll see. I'm kind of hoping it's the 2s.
Is that via Miles?
So Miles hit me up about something. I'm assuming that's the 2s.
I did too, and I don't know. I got no info. That's why I was curious.
Did you get a Shanghai like thing? Mine, I don't remember who's shipping it, but I just got a random notification that 2 packages were coming from them. But when I told Miles, I was like, hey, I'm going to be leaving on my honeymoon. So is there like any way we can make sure it arrives before then? And he said, I don't know about all that. So I doubt that's what they are. So we'll see. I am kind of bummed that, of course, the AE2s are going to be coming right when I leave for like a long ass vacation. But hey, dude, whatever. I'm more hyped about the vacation than a new pair of shoes at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's you only get one honeymoon.
Yep. So down to 2 videos and just trying to grind all of that out and clean up the apartment a little bit. So when we come back, it's nice and clean, pristine, like everything's good to go. I do have a few pickups.
Let's see 'em.
Do you want to go over yours first?
Let's see yours.
Okay. These I bought, hit on the Adidas Confirmed app, the Pharrell Human Race.
You bringing those on the honeymoon, I'm assuming?
I am, yeah.
Fresh
Haven't
pair?
even wore them yet. Yeah, just gonna let my pair that I have been running in rest for a little bit and break these out for workouts on the boat and just exploring wherever we show up. So excited for those, and I was hyped I hit on the Confirmed app, but of course now they're like fully available on like KITH and whatever. If you're listening to this, I literally just posted the video for the Paranorman giveaway they're doing. This is the pair I was talking about last week that was supposed to arrive, but it just didn't show up yet. But bro, I didn't even know this shoe existed. It's the Nike Air Raid 2 Friends and Family.
That's crazy.
I think it was like Tinker Hatfield and 1 or 2 other designers like came up with. They fully designed like a handful of these shoes to give away to people who worked on the movie. I don't know numbers of how many were created, but from my knowledge, they kept some just in a vault at Leica Studios, including maybe like a few pairs of the foam posits. So They announced a new giveaway today where if you post a video of your quote unquote weird superpower on TikTok and tag them, you could win. I think it's one of 12 of the Air Raid 2s and then like one pair of the foam posits, which I thought was kind of cool. Obviously, I wish there were like more pairs that they were giving away. Because I'm like, dude, like this is cool. Especially the foams. Like that's an iconic shoe. This one, definitely more limited than the foams, but it's crazy. I mean, you got the crossbones across the little Velcro straps, glow in the dark midsole, little skeletons dancing on the midsole too. Just a crazy, crazy collector's piece. Yeah, I don't know. These are insane, but super, super hyped to be a part of that little rollout. I'm surprised they reached out to me. So I was like, hey, this is kind of cool. And, you know, when we were recording the last episode, I didn't even know what the video was going to be about. They shipped the shoes and everything before they even gave me the lowdown. So that was fun.
It turned out good. I saw it. I liked it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Definitely something different. And there's always, you know, things that they want to include. So we make accommodations. But what you got? I'm curious.
3 pickups.
3.
First of all, some Adidas Sambas in collaboration with Malbon Golf. These are sick, dude. Like Malbon always knocks it out of the park, but material incredible on these. It's got a spikeless design, but there is 3 spikes as well in the front for a little extra toe traction. I don't think that they're removable, but it looks cool. But really nice sock liner. I mean, the whole thing is really premium, little Malbon logo on the back heel. So shout out to them for these.
Those look clean.
Yeah, they're, I mean, for golf shoes. I've been rocking my
I mean,
like low top, really light shoes like this. I've been loving for golf. The Reebok Club C that I got earlier this year is probably the most worn shoe that I've had, just because they're easy to slip on for the range. They're not too dressy, but they're cool still. So been loving those. But yeah, huge fan of these.
What were you playing in the other day on your, it was Instagram story or a video you posted? It was like a red, white, and blue stripe.
That is another Adidas shoe. That one I bought on GOAT. Adidas.
Did you? Those looked good.
Shoe.
They caught my eye.
Let me see if I can find them quick. Yeah, those, I can't remember the name of them, but I got them on GOAT, and I paid $40 for them. Brand new. That's why I bought them.
That's good. Oh, it was in your lab putter video.
There you go.
But those look good. They
it
looked good
was
on foot.
I think it was a Samba, if I'm not mistaken.
Makes sense.
No, I'm not seeing them on
for
GOAT.
$40. $40, whatever.
Yeah, I love those. I've worn those a bunch. Yeah, I mean, $40, you can't beat it. Red, white, and blue, super easy to rock. I like that what Adidas has done. This one came in from Champs. I've been a major fan of the 5s this year, and so I got the Fire Red 5s. Hyped about these. This is just a good shoe, man. Like this, the only one that I'm missing from this year is the Grape 5s, which I need to get, but these are just classics. Metallic 5s I've been wearing a ton. My Tokyo 5s I've been wearing. This is a good daily shoe. So hyped about those.
For sure. Did those came out, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And finally, one of the craziest packages I've ever got. Like I know who sent it, but I never really knew who sent it.
Yeah.
And it's a special box. It's pretty freaking wild. So obviously End and New Balance sent it, but it's like a rock box. And I saw one person post about it on their story. I don't know where or who it was.
Same. I think
it might have been that Carl Coe guy. I think was who it was, but I haven't seen any other videos or anything on this, so I'm excited to review these. But yeah, you open it up. This is a little early unboxing for everyone. I might have the video out by now, but you have some leaves in here, little fall vibe. But it's a really,
What,
really clean
dude?
pair of the New Balance 2010s in the Moonbeam colorway.
Oh,
So the shoe itself is money. Loving the mesh. Really thick, very dad shoe. I think I'm going to bring these to New York. I'm not going to lie, just because it's very fall vibe. So
it's giving rain cloud
very similar. Yep.
as well. Just real simple colorway, grays, whites. I think that model would look really good on you too. I'm really curious to hear what you think about that.
Now my desk is covered in fragments of sand or whatever this is. It's like a rock foam thing, but yeah, the box is definitely the highlight there.
That's cool.
The shoe is pretty like GR-y, but it is an N collaboration. N's done a bunch of cool stuff that I reviewed this year. So shout out to the N team for sending that over. I think that's who sent it. I got an email from them like, hey, we're gonna send you the, or like, hey, like we'd love for you to cover these as like a press thing. And then I emailed back like, hey, I'd love to get the pair in hand, like do a review, and never got a reply. And then these just showed up. So I didn't know it was a special box or anything. So super, super sick. So yeah, those already dropped too. If anyone's looking to get a pair, I think they dropped on September 13th, if I'm not mistaken. So I got the package a little late, but pretty cool.
That makes sense. I will say, like, that colorway may be the cleanest that I've seen on that model, because some of them are like it's a little more out there, and that's just like super. I don't want to say basic, but I mean, like you said, it's like generic GR, easy to wear. But I like those.
So, yeah, pretty cool. Should we get into the news here?
Let's do it. This is just so I threw this article in here. Complex did the best undefeated sneaker collaborations. And if you remember last week, we talked about the sneaker collaborators power rankings list, and Undefeated they were up there. Maybe they were like 6 or something. I can't remember off the top of my head. And we were very just like, okay, like they came out with the 4s, and they've done a ton of collabs over the time, like they've been around. A lot of them I don't even remember at this point. So I just thought this would be interesting to sort of take a look at some of their best collaborations and say if we like them or not. I don't know. I just thought this would be fun to dive through. I haven't looked through them yet.
I like it. Looks like we got the full team working on this article. Brendan, Matt Welty, Mike, Riley, Zach, Victor, Ben. Shout out to you guys for working on this from Complex. So all right, so we got 20 pairs. So we'll kind of fly through this. First of all, the Nike Dunk Low 5 on it, I guess is what it's called. This is the purple and royal blue with the little snake skin on the front, purple outsole. Nike Dunk that released back in 2021.
It had to be. I thought these were underrated.
Very underrated.
I thought they were.
Yeah,
really
I remember
cool
when these dropped. It was kind of like during the dunk craze. Cool one. I guess we'll have to see where this ranks here.
Yeah.
Next, this one I would definitely put higher, but the Undefeated Nike Kobe 5 Protro What If pack. I had a pair of the white pairs I bought. Unfortunately, they were too small, so I had to get rid of them. But this pack was super sick back in 2020. Resale was like $800-900 for the pack. Peak Kobe craze right when he passed, so it was like super sought after. And the model itself, Kobe 5, is one of the best Kobe models too. So these were pretty clean,
and they just look so good. I always wanted that red and a gold pair. I just thought the color blocking looked so good.
Very cool there.
I forgot that was Undefeated though.
Number 18. All right, so here's where we're getting this stuff that a little before my time. The Undefeated collab with Stussy and Real Mad Hectic on the MT580 New Balance. This was 2007. It's basically a Hulk shoe.
Yeah, that's crazy. I never knew this shoe existed. If you're not familiar with the 580 from New Balance, it is like a 574, but with a more like elevated midsole. It's really chunky, retro. Like, it's cool. Definitely not a shoe that I would personally go for, but I didn't know that they did a collab with Stussy and Real Mad Hectic. I'm not
2007
last brand, but that's cool to see.
2019, the
Ooh.
Undefeated collab on the Kobe 4 Pro Tro. There's 4 different pairs: a teal, a red, a purple, and a green. I remember the green. The other ones I don't really remember.
Yeah, I remember the purple, vaguely the green, but dude, these were cool too. What the hell? That's crazy.
Yeah, these
That's
Kobe
another
4,
good
another
one.
great model.
To put these over the what though is kind of wild, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not going to put a lot of stock into the rankings on this. It's just kind of cool to see
Yeah.
Undefeateds. But yeah, I agree.
That's cool.
16, 2025, the Undefeated Air Zoom Spirit on.
Oh,
Totally forgot about
I
these.
forgot that was this year. Yeah. I don't mind these. Like, I still think it's a really cool model. There's too much this year to really focus on
Limited
this.
to only 1,000 pairs.
No
I didn't even
way.
know that.
That's wild. I didn't either. I could have swore one of these was sitting though. Was the white one not?
Undefeated Zoom Spirit on. Let me check market on. Market sitting at $200 for the white pair.
Huh. I'm following up. Maybe it was because didn't they do the brown? Or no, they did the olive and like navy blue pair. I think that one might have been the super limited.
And the other pair is sitting at about the same, so nothing special there. But yeah, number 16.
That's not bad.
15. Definitely remember this one. The 2022 Air Force One patent leather. Crazy paneling. This was like Action Bronson on a New Balance or on a Air Force One, basically.
True. Very heavy Bapesta vibes. I remember these sitting in the outlets.
I do
every
too.
time I went to the outlets. And every time I saw them, I was like, an Undefeated is here? Like, what? Oh, that's crazy.
Yep.
Never bought them, obviously.
Kobe 1, 2018. Undefeated camo. Yep,
Iconic.
this one's a hit.
That's a good one.
13, the 2006 Air Force One inside out purple pair. Never have seen these.
I've never seen them either. That leather looks
back when the Air Forces were like the premium shoes.
Isn't that crazy? Like, why? Bring it back.
Number 12. This is a pair that I own, or I did. I don't know if I still do. The 2023 Nike Air Terra Humera.
Underrated. These are pretty underrated. I feel like they were really sick.
I wore them a few times. I had the brown pair. This was back like peak rain cloud vibes. So the brown suede was like the first appeal. But I put the blue laces in for the review and I never swapped them out. And I don't know. I guess I got tired of looking at them, but I think I might still have them. I'm not sure. I know market's really low on them. So
yeah. And the texture they had on the toe box and heels.
Cool shoe.
Like that was a cool shoe. Very cool.
Undefeated Air Max 97. This is 2027 or 2017.
I remember these coming out, dude. Oh, I wanted them so bad. I think there was another colorway they did that I liked more than these. We're looking at like the black
Gucci vibe pair,
like Gucci vibe. Yeah, and decent, but there were other colorways that I liked more.
All right, top 10. Classic here, the Air Force One Low Ballistic. This is 2021.
Fire. That was 2021? Yep. Wow. That's crazy.
Number 9. Never seen this one. The ZX 5000 from Adidas collab with Bathing Ape, Bape 2013.
I remember these, but I'm just not a Bape guy. So I remember seeing these come out and I was like, yeah, I definitely don't need them. But
yeah, I was 12 years old.
Cool.
So
yeah. Valid. Valid. Oh,
I don't know if I've seen these. This was 2009. The Air Force One Fukijama, I think is how you say it. Fukijama. Gold, white.
These are crazy.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It reminds me of the Entourage Air Forces that came out a while ago. I feel like I saw these at a sneaker con at some point, but this is a cool one. Not for me. but it's cool.
Yeah, it's not bad. Classic, the Dunks, Nike Dunk Splatters. These are from 2002. These are a rare one. Yeah, only 24 pairs made. Very rare.
Wow. I don't remember ever seeing this shoe. That's crazy.
Yeah, 23 years old now, so
that would do it.
The undefeated Nike Dunk High white gum pair from 2002.
This at number 6 is kind of crazy, but okay.
Another just rare one, 48 pairs.
Oh, yeah. Woohoo. What's up? Yeah. All right. Okay.
This is another classic, another rare one here. The Fukujamas, but the blue pair. These are from 2006, the Air Force One. I've definitely seen these.
I like these more. Yeah. Those are cool.
2005, undefeated Nike Dunk High, NL. I've definitely seen these a ton at sneaker cons. But they're like beat to the ground,
these are
too.
classic. These are classic. Oh, definitely beat to the ground. 2005, crazy.
All right, top 3 here. We've seen this referenced a bunch. The undefeated Nike Dunk High Ballistic. These are from 2002. This is one of their first big ones.
Yeah.
48 pairs favorite. Gifted to employees during the opening of the brand's second store.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty legendary.
I had no idea all these sneakers are so limited, dude. They're just ones that I've like seen, and I'm like, okay.
Interesting there.
That's wild.
Okay. The second best ever is the 2025 undefeated Jordan 4s.
I can get behind that, but I swear to God, if they made the original release number one,
they
bro,
did.
that's so dumb.
You know they did. The original release, 2005,
so
Jordan
stupid.
4 undefeated, 72 total pairs.
Oh,
saw that one coming.
Whatever. Yep.
I don't think the 2025 is a top 2 shoe, just because I just
compared to everything else on the list.
Yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, it is interesting seeing all the other stuff like the ballistics. I think should definitely be higher, just with the history there.
Yeah,
not bad. Cool to see all of them.
Good little. Yeah, just dive into the archives, dude. That'd be kind of fun for us to do one day. Like, put together a list of like 20 sneakers, like your favorite that like KITH did, or like XYZ, like any brand.
I like that.
I think that would be interesting. Just had a little discussion into it. So if you have any ideas of which brand would be interesting to kind of do a deep dive on, let us know.
I like that.
That could be fun.
I like that. That kind of gives us a little insight into their list that we looked at last week too, with Undefeated's collab prestige, basically.
Definitely.
So
definitely. Speaking of that, did you listen to the new episode of Complex, the podcast with the new guest?
No.
I liked it. A lot of people don't like it, I don't think, because the new guest isn't like really into like buying sneakers right now. Like, he's just not into like
the new
sneakers.
host or new,
he's like
a guest.
The new host. Okay. Yes. Sorry. The new host. But like, he's super ingrained into the sneaker space. So he brings a lot of like valuable insight and like opinions to stuff. But like, hearing him talk about like current releases, he's like not real up to date on it, which I think is interesting. And some people don't like that, but I thought it was great because he starts like heavily pushing back on like Joe and Matt on the list, because they go over the list that we talked about last week. And he starts going like, why the hell did you put XYZ person here? And why the hell did you put XYZ person there? They haven't done anything. Like, blah, blah, blah. Not anything, but like going in on like putting Ronnie Feig and KITH like all the way up there. Yep. And like, it's a very interesting listen. If you haven't listened to it yet, I would recommend it. But yeah, just wanted to throw that out there.
Interesting. I'll maybe have to give it a listen.
While you're traveling, you know? Might as well.
Yeah. Good point.
Bingo.
This one just popped up today. I did not see this coming, I guess. Jordan Brand. Just quietly, I'm going to say quietly because I didn't really see it coming. The Jordan Tatum 4.
Kind of crazy. So these were like teased or first seen in like 2K, right?
Maybe.
Someone made a
I
post
think you're
about
right.
this
Yep.
like a few weeks ago. They were like, did Jordan Brand just like completely leak the new Tatum?
I think you're right.
And I'd been like, I don't play the game, so I didn't really
Can't
know,
say I've
but-
looked that closely at what the players are wearing on foot, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're very, very similar to the threes, but something about these I like more.
I like these better.
A little more
cohesive.
cohesive.
I don't know if I like it better. I liked the threes. I liked a lot just because they were so unique looking. These definitely stepped away from the crazy swirls that the threes had going. I like this colorway launch a lot. Red, white, super simple. The back heel's got a giant 0 in metal or blinged out or something like that.
Something.
That's a little interesting looking. It's tricky because he is not playing at all this year. So he's out. He tore his Achilles. I think it's his Achilles, but he's out the full year. So it's not like they can promo these during the season or anything like that with him wearing it. So
I forgot.
yeah,
about that.
just a tough situation there. That's kind of the same with like Halliburton. It's like, yeah, he's going to be out. So it's like a little different when you got a player like Ant or Shai and it's like coming back for a big year and it's like you can do stuff at the stadium. You can get photos of him wearing them on the court, like a big night. You can do a promo like Adidas did when Ant would dunk on somebody. Like tough when you have this.
I agree with that. I think my only gripe about the shoe, and this is a really recent gripe that I figured out I had when I was reviewing the new Jordan Trunners, I do not think the Jumpman logo looks good on shoes. I think it makes it look corny.
Clip it. I don't even know what to...
If it would have just had like, you know, the little Jordan text or something that's just like a little more subtle, I think it would look better. Like even on the 11s, like I don't like the Jumpman logo on the side. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I think it's a good secondary logo. I'll say that. I think it's a good on the back heel. Looks great. I think that looks clean.
Yeah.
Having it as the main logo on the side, the more I look at it, I could tend to agree with you there. I guess I don't even think twice about it just because the logo is one of the most iconic logos of all time. So it's just kind of that. But it's like when you're designing a brand image for a brand, you have the first logo, the secondary logo, whether that's just the text or icon of some sorts like they have here. Using the secondary logo of the Jumpman instead of the swoosh, I think is throwing you off.
Yeah, I think the shoe would look way better if there was no Jumpman.
I agree.
Side.
I agree.
But I don't know. I just, when I was reviewing the Trunners and shooting B-roll and like really looking at them, there's like one Jumpman logo. There's not even really many on the shoe, but I don't even remember where the logo was that I saw. But I was just like, I don't like that.
The more I look at these photos too, see the Jumpman logo here, okay, now this photo of 5 shoes together, the all the way right shoe does not have the logo. And I don't know why, if they just mirrored it or if that's the inside or whatever but it looks super clean without it. So yes, I agree with you.
But interesting. I don't know. That just popped into my head right then.
These are the St. Louis as well. St. Louis colorway. So
dope shoe.
It's clean. I like it.
I think these look great.
Yeah. It's just he's hurt, so you're kind of screwed.
True. What we got after this?
You got any questions for us this week?
Dude, we don't have really any this week.
We've kind of hit on a lot the last couple of weeks. So
yeah, we had a week where we answered like 6. So if you have any questions for us, shoot them in the Discord. Link is down below. We would love to answer them and just have, a few talking points to cover.
Bingo.
It's always fun.
I like it. All right, let's keep moving with the news then. This is the first time seen of this shoe, the China exclusive Air Jordan 1 Low Xuan Wu, maybe? Xuan Wu. XUANWU. 2 different words. Year of the Snake tradition, continuing that. all black, really premium leather wax laces of some sort, big swoosh on it, really cool engraving on the back heel. The entire shoe is black besides the Nike Air on the tongue tag, which is like an actual press-on emblem. And then the outsole is a translucent kind of tortoise shell look to it. So
yeah,
200
retail price is $250, bro.
Looking
That's
at the shoe, I can
crazy.
completely justify that with the materials. It's definitely not this is like a dress shoe, I would equate it to, just because they kind of went all out with materials.
Yeah. I mean, like it's been a while, but if you do remember earlier this year, I did a review on the high top version of these months and months ago. So it's kind of weird that they would now be releasing the low top. The high top, it definitely had more of the tortoise shell vibes, like on the heel. I think that was really it. I think the heel was like covered in that same texture, but this one's cool. I'm typically not an all black shoe guy, but premium.
Very premium. Not me. All white might be super clean, but yeah, it's if you're a fan of the Year of the Snake stuff and you want a really premium all black Jordan 1 low, then keep an eye out for these because they look really good. It's just, very select market for that. So I believe they're only releasing in China too. So you can pick them up on GOAT.
That would do it. Truly.
Another one. Another interesting one. We have the Jordan Session model. Hypebeast is saying it's getting a demonic makeover this Halloween. And yeah, I mean, it's a all black horse fur with like a red outsole. You got some devil horns on the outside. These are very emo. They're very, you got a bullhorn on the late. These are pretty wild looking. This is a statement, that's for sure.
Yeah. And you know, the first thing I thought of when I saw these was Lil Nas X's Air Max 95s, and Jordan Brand sued them because they were like, whoa. We don't want to have any sort of like demonic energy coming about us. And then they drop these. Like,
I don't get the point of it. The product code too is IM6666-066.
Like
what's the This is definitely gonna be a clip because I don't get it. Like, not even from like a brand perspective of like I'm a Christian guy. Like, this is obviously not a hit for me. But like in terms of just PR, like even if you do like an angel pair, like if you're Jordan Brand associating with, or you did a Muslim inspired pair or any religion, let alone demonic pair, like with literal devil horns on it. I get it's Halloween, but like I feel like this is just a step over the line a little too much.
I agree. Immediately. I was like,
even with the product code being that's ridiculous.
Yeah. That I did not know before.
That's crazy.
Posting this.
That's crazy. Do you want this target market buying your shoes? I don't know. Maybe they're like, who on the earth has not bought Jordans? Oh, maybe like the Satanists. Like, here we go. Let's make a shoe for them. Like, what?
Oh man, and it's literally called the Jordan Session Demonic too, which is like,
yeah, this is really bizarre. Bad energy. Let's move on. We got the Asics collaboration with 18 East Toys. I haven't seen these yet either. These are pretty crazy looking.
They are. It's like, I don't know. It looks like a homemade sort of shoe with all these textures. It's like canvas with some sort of like pressed texture thing on the side. I don't even know what that is. This like really thick open cell mesh. They look wild, but I kind of like them. Little purple underhues too.
Very Sashiko vibe almost.
Yeah, that's it.
Canvas with some print on it. Releasing September 26th. Let's see some more photos of these. I like it. I think my favorite detail is probably the translucent Asics logo on it. I think that's pretty cool detail. It's just like a plastic overlay. Some cool promo images.
I get that.
These are cool. It's just like unique.
The texture is sick. Yeah, it's different too. They haven't done. I feel like most of the stuff they do, it's like all metallic mesh, like pretty safe. And this switches.
Yeah, shout out to
like
18
that.
East. These are cool.
Yeah,
Excuse
haven't heard of them. Curious to see what else they've done.
KITH. Adidas
KITH.
Football collection with Paul
All apparel.
Pogba. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. And Paula Dybala. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I did not look into these articles before this podcast or the pronunciation. So that is my one disclaimer. I did see images of these. I saw they did a promo video for the actual soccer ball, the football, whatever you want to call it. And it was like a durability test. It was kind of like a fun little video. Apparel's pretty cool.
The apparel's sick. I love that. Like the fire outfit that the dude had on a few slides before, like with the pants and jacket. That's pretty sick. I also love the denim jacket they did. Like those pants are wild.
I just like the soccer ball's little flame aspect. It's cool. The denim jacket, sick. Love that.
A lot of fun stuff. Just figured we'd throw this in.
I like it.
I mean, like all these pieces.
This could be a golf pullover. This windbreaker.
Easy. All day, dude. Really great. Really great pieces.
I mean, KITH nailed it. Who's surprised?
Not I.
Not I.
Not I at all.
I saw these. These I'm really enticed by. Crocs joining the sneaker loafer craze. I guess you could say they're joining the loafer craze. This is basically a Crocs wallaby with a rubber outsole.
Clark's wallaby.
A Clark's wallaby, but a Crocs wallaby.
Yeah. I like it. I think I would wear these. From that angle, they do look a little odd. Like the midsole does look a little too chunky, but like
I'd
from
love
the side,
these. I would love these. These would be perfect in the winter. Because one reason, I love the Clark's Wallaby model. Great. But the booger outsoles, they attract a ridiculous amount of dirt. And it's a really comfortable shoe, especially in the winter with fuzzy socks. They're just cozy, like going to the coffee shop in the morning type vibe. But if you put a really durable rubber outsole on that, which they did, that comes up quite a bit as basically a mud guard, you could spray these with a little stain repellent, and I feel like they would hold up really well. So this is definitely a model I'm going to be purchasing. We don't have MSRP on them yet. Expected to release in 8 days on September 30th as of right now. So
dang.
These are sick, though. I could see these be very popular.
Oh, yeah. Especially if they're like readily available, which most, I mean, like now Crocs, it's kind of 50-50 on releases. You don't know if they're going to be like easy to find, or I would assume these are like in-house. Like it's not any sort of like special projects.
What do you think price tag is on this? I'm going to do a little more research, see if I can find it.
It depends who they're targeting. 110 maybe, but I could also see it being like 80.
$100 on the dot.
That's not bad, dude. See, that's good.
That is good. That's a great price.
Yeah, for that alone, they're going to be popular.
I you know what's funny is like to see the progression of what Crocs has done from like one of the cringiest shoes of all time to dropping just heat now and as one of the biggest footwear brands in the space, I honestly, and purely because price tag is a big factor, and I think a lot of people just love the simplicity of a Crocs clog to this day. But then you come out with a shoe like this at $100 price point, I think it's very enticing.
I agree. I think that's cool. And on the exact same note, the next article we have too, Steven Smith.
GOAT.
It is Steven Smith, right?
Yeah. Yes. He is the man who created the Wave Runner. one of the more popular Yeezys ever. New Balance 550, just some really popular stuff. I met him at SneakerCon New York 2 or 3 years ago. Really nice guy. He's kind of got out on social media a lot over the last couple of years, which has been cool to see. But I remember when he got announced as the head of innovation at Crocs, was a big deal. And it looks like this is kind of his first thing, which I'm going to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of.
See, I thought the exact same thing. And then I watched, I think Brennan Dunn did a video for StockX. And it was just like an unbagging of like an early pair. And when I saw them there, I was like, like, it's cool. It's not anything I would ever wear, but it's a very unique taste. And, it's for that person who wants like the hype beast Crocs.
It's a foam runner. Let me just say it. It's a foam runner.
Mm-hmm.
It's a foam runner 3.0 or whatever you want to call it from Yeezy. It's got the same toe box shape. It's got the same vibe. I've never been a foam runner person. I guess we'll see.
I have a feeling that they're gonna be the next thing.
Really?
Maybe not the next hit shoe. Yeah. I
Depends on if they launch in the winter. I don't know. If they launch next spring, I could see it. I've seen a lot of people, everything I've seen online, this is the next Croc hit. This is it. This is the next thing. Like, the people that wear foam runners, I don't think care about the designer, just being quite honestly. Like, I don't think if you went and interviewed people on the street wearing foam runners who Steven Smith is, I don't think they would say that. So I don't think his name plays into the weight of the release on this shoe. I think it's purely if people wearing it or not. I don't know if we're like,
but if we had this whole shoe like without the blue and it was just all monochrome one color and they looked more like foam runners, so it's a little more easy to digest, like it's something they're used to.
We'll
could kind of see it, or all black. But what I would love to see like a brand work with Steven Smith and let him like design his shoe. Like just call it the Smith, like the Adidas Smith, like the Stan Smith,
that'd be cool.
It's just like his shoe. Like he's done so much for all these brands.
I don't know if his name is
would be really
big enough.
It doesn't need to be, but
I mean, like the stuff he's designed is huge.
All of his archive stuff. Exactly. And if you tell that story with it, well, you'd kind of have to have a brand that's like willing to address the catalog and talk about all the other brands. So it'd be kind of hard, but I don't know. I'd like to see that one day.
Finally, 3D printed action. We have Havanas, Havaianas, and Zellerfeld coming with the top toe, world's first 3D printed flip flop.
Insane. I just had to throw this in here. I know he was talking in an interview about like 3D printed flip flops and how they're able to literally have the little like push down thing like in the middle of the shoe, making like a traditional flip flop. And now we're seeing it. Like in the next few years, you could easily just make a pair of flip flops in your house, and that can be your like shoe for the summer if you're a flip flop guy. Like, this is just so cool to see where the innovation is going. It's wild to me. And I think they're like $90, maybe cheaper, 85.
Material cost, stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm not a flip-flop guy, so I don't really
objectively, it's cool. The design's pretty cool. It's better than I thought. More aggressive outsole, which kind of Apothecary went with as well, which I like. The push down part, that's really innovative. Curious how comfortable they are, kind of how durable they are. But yeah, it's Zellerfeld. You got to kind of keep an eye on what they're doing because they're doing a lot of really cool stuff.
It's crazy. I love it.
Very interesting.
The future is here.
It is.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it for this week's episode. Make sure to join the Discord. Leave us some questions. Let us know if there's a brand you want us to do a little deep dive on
Yes.
and talk about some of their
Also,
models.
I'll note
That
we
would
have
be
a
fun.
little scheduling deal too. Seth's going to be gone for a while, so we are kind of figuring out episodes. But don't be alarmed if there is one gap week. But might have some guests on. Well, we're going to kind of play it by ear. So we appreciate the support, though.
We'll figure it out. Of course. But thank you everybody for listening as always, and we'll catch you.
Peace.
Peace.